Like 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello, and welcome back to the Theory of Ella. My name is Ella, and this is my journey to be an astrophysicist. Today, I'm going to be doing a question and answer. I'm going to be asked a question, and then I'm going to answer it the best I can. What has inspired me to be an astrophysicist? I think it started when Andromeda Galaxy was so close to Earth that we could see it through our telescope. And I just thought, whoa, that's cool. I need to learn more about this. But I didn't start then. I think that I started when I read a book about black holes. And black holes are, like, in my opinion, the coolest thing about astrophysics. Like, being spaghettified and, like, not being able to escape it. Actually, nothing being able to escape it. And how, pretty much nothing works in it. And how much theories can be done by it. And a whole lot of stuff about black holes. And I just found them fascinating. That one time I read about them, and I said, I want to make theories. And I also want to be doing the space stuff. And guess what does both of those? An astrophysicist. Also, the physics are cool, too. Who is my favorite astrophysicist or physicist? I think Albert Einstein. He was able to create this incredible theory of gravity, even when World War II was raging. We couldn't think of astrophysics today without his theories. My favorite theory, I think, string theory. String theory is my favorite theory. I like it because so much thought and work was put into it. And it also goes deep in and explains all sorts of extra dimensions. And just the thought of extra dimensions is super cool. And it's a possible theory of everything. I mean, who doesn't want a theory of everything, especially when it's a good theory like string theory or M theory. That's the one that combines the different string theories. Which theory commonly accepted right now I think might be wrong? Sorry to say it, but string theory. It hasn't exactly been proven, and although the stuff is kind of cool, sometimes it's a bit too much to believe. Like, many astrophysics have argued that it's wrong, and many have argued that it's right. I'm with those who think that it's both wrong and right. How can I improve on string theory? I don't know. There's already been a lot of improving. There's been there used to be 5 string theories, and then there's M theory, which is one of them. I think that to improve on string theory, I might want to get out, all the 11 dimensions, because that's a bit crazy, and we want to be able to work with this, right? And I also want to make it into one simple equation, so I can put it on a t-shirt. What's the best theory that I have come up with? That the universe is just a bunch of black holes. Like, in the beginning, the universe was one big black hole that started slowly closing in, leaving all the stuff that gobbled up behind it. It isn't the most accurate theory, I don't think, but it's more reasonable than some of my other ones. Because, if it started as a black hole, then how could it have gotten that stuff? Which would mean that there would be something before the Big Bang, which would lead to a lot more stuff that I don't have time in this video for. So, I think that the universe started as a black hole. A gigantic black hole. And the supermassive black holes are just the bigger pieces of that one big black hole. I want to either study black holes, duh, or the accelerating of the universe, which is cosmology. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. What's the best book I've read about astrophysics? Neil deGrasse Tyson's. It's called Death by Black Hole, and it is really fun. Sometimes he just talks to you, and it's about space, so why not read it? What is the best book to get young kids interested in math and science? Well, there's a different book for each of those. There's Calculus for Babies, for one, and then there's Atom the Atom for science. What's my favorite YouTube channel for math and science? There's an astrophysicist named Dr. Becky that's doing a YouTube channel right now. It's really good. I think that's my favorite. Dr. Becky has written a little bit of books. As far as I know, she's only written 2. Space, 10 Things You Should Know, 14 billion years for people short in time, and Space at the Speed of Light, the history of 14 billion years for people short on time. I did enjoy the books. They were funny, and they still taught a lot about astrophysics, and they were fun to read and not too deep. What's my favorite place I've ever visited? I've been to I think it's an observatory, and there was someone who was there's an astrophysicist who was giving a big speech, and I really liked that. But I don't know how that compares to Paris, though. Both of them were super awesome. Do I hope to visit a particle accelerator? Absolutely, who doesn't? Particle accelerators are awesome, and they're also the closest thing we have to a time machine. What's my favorite part of school? I think math, because there's so much to learn, and doing it is just like a fun thing to do. There's so much important reasoning needed and problem solving, and it's just so fun. What's my favorite thing I've done in math? Slope-intercept is my favorite one, drawing. And then going into the more complicated stuff is just so much fun. I've also made a video on that. If you haven't seen it, then check it out. What do I like about teaching my little brother science? Well, I like knowing that he's going on this journey of science with me, although not astrophysics. And I also love teaching him because it's nice seeing how someone else learns science, this incredible journey. And it's really fun, even when he's upside down a bit. Which games have helped me the most? I think Prodigy, a fun math computer game. I made another video on it, check it out if you haven't. It's really fun. The math problems progressively get harder and harder as you do the placement test, and then it figures out your exact level so that it helps you a lot with math. How do I think my YouTube channel can help others? This YouTube channel? Oh, yeah, so I think that it would probably help others in learning about astrophysics the best that they can. Learning how awesome astrophysics is to help them see if that's their path for their career. Because if you're looking for one and you're not completely sure what it is, if you see this YouTube channel, then you could think, I want to be an astrophysicist! This helped me so much. So it could help someone find their rightful career. It could also help young people get interested in science, because sometimes they have a very short attention span, and so they need something really interesting to get them excited. And astrophysics is really interesting. What inspires me within astrophysics and physics? My 2 favorite things, string theory and black holes. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. Smash it! Smash a button!